Доброе утро, Россия! This week's heavy rain have made the road to Triangle Lake worse. Border security is high this weekend, so make sure your permits are in order and stamped. Triangle Lake granite and country living on the Russian border. For the details, follow us on Facebook and Clean Now Tour. Grab the vodka and let's get this party started!
We're in Russia on stop 2 of Marmot's Lead Now tour to climb and raise money for Women's World Banking. Coming into this month, we were pretty nervous. We didn't really know what to expect. There isn't as much information on Russia as other countries, and it's Russia. We were nervous, and not as many people have been here that we've talked to.
I haven't heard that any foreigners been here.
For Russian, it's not so popular to receive foreigners.
People don't want to go to Russia because they think it's difficult to be here, and it's difficult to get Russian visa, and not too much people in Russia speaks foreign languages, so it could be a little difficult too.
We kind of had all these stereotypes in our heads of people not really smiling and people standing in line for bread rations or tanks driving around on the streets. These things that now seem really silly, but at the time we were like, will we even be able to find a grocery store to get food? How is this month going to turn out? How are we going to climb hard while living in this totally different scenario? We knew we would be staying in this farmhouse, kind of in the middle of this forest, in the middle of nowhere.
It's not so easy to get here. You need to have a permit to stay there.
Foreigners are not allowed to be in that part of the country which is really close to the border. All the soldiers have an order to seek for someone who may stay without a permit. Otherwise, you'll go to jail for sure.
We heard that there wouldn't be consistent electricity, no running water. That was kind of all we knew, and then we just drove out into the forest. And that kind of built the apprehension of, oh man, what is this house going to be like? But once we arrived at the house, this family began sharing their life with us and how they live off the land, and they just have all these little secrets. We learn how to live this really simple life here, and we go rock climbing, and that's kind of our daily schedule. One of the things we've noticed is that the women work so hard. You fall into the stereotype of women homemaking and caregiving and washing and cooking, and that really ties into Women's World Banking, which is our nonprofit partner for this month. These tasks that women do each day, that's how the family earns a living. So Women's World Banking works to provide access to these different financial services so that women don't have to save in a jar or under their mattress, that they can actually earn an income, and then they can have a savings account so that they can securely save their income and provide for their family.
This place we call Triangle Lake, and it's a very special place for us.
It's really one of the few outdoor areas they have to visit for climbing.
Triangle Lake is quite popular because there are not so much well-developed cracks in Russia.
We have a big country, but rock climbing is not so popular at all.
You may find information for about 5 or 6 climbing areas on the whole Russia. Moscow is totally different. It's like another world. There's nothing except flat land. And it's a huge city with 14 million people or something, with a lot of cars, and we try to escape from Moscow.
On the weekends, everyone comes in from the cities and drives 12, 15 hours to come bouldering.
It's our own place, like a secret place for climbers.
Right in the middle of all these boulders is this face that's just a little bit too high to boulder, and it's bolted.
Not so many people even tried it before.
Catharsis was a long-standing project. It wasn't done for 10 years until a month ago.
It was bolted by a climber from St. Petersburg. Another strong guy from Russia, Alexander Gerzer, did it at the end of July. I didn't expect that some girl wants to try it because it's the hardest route on Triangle Lake.
There's one crux right in the middle that is on these horrible underclings. It's super hard. I couldn't even touch the holds at the beginning. And then the route climaxes in a few hard moves leading into this huge sideways jump. The top jump was going to be the problem. That was going to be the do or don't of the route.
She's so close and she can stand it easily. It was only last hard move, maybe one last attempt, and it can be easily done.
I knew I was capable. I knew I could do all the moves, but it was going to come down to a matter of time, and that was something that we didn't have.
Come on.
Come on, fight. Fight, Paige. Come on.
Come on.
Everything you got. Come on. Everything you got.
In the end, it didn't happen. But I know that I tried the hardest I could absolutely try, and I gave it my all, and at the end there was nothing left. I didn't leave anything. There wasn't anything more to give.
It was inspiring to see Paige trying so hard. Now I understand that girls can easily be stronger.
If you take failure as a step on your way, that means that you learn something from the route, got some experience, and you still keep going forward.
I think I also gained this mental realization that dedication is what will get me to that next level. I think if you put all you have into something, that's all you can give, and you can't be disappointed with the result. In 2 months, I'm sure it'll still be this little pest in my head, like, oh, I didn't do catharsis. But it's not important in the grand scheme. Coming into Russia, we had all of these stereotypes, but we got here and it's amazing, and it's beautiful, and the people are happy, and it's not scary at all.
Don't be afraid to come and to see all we have, because it's a really great country.
There's no bears on the street, there's no people with vodka on the street which wants to rob you on something.
Everybody is happy to see you in our country.
People are friendly, and everything in Russia is you want, so.
It's much more easier than you think.
Women's world banking is breaking down a different kind of stereotype and showing that with access to financial services, that women can support their families and provide for their households. This month, I want to raise $10,000 to support Women's World Banking, and you can help us reach that goal by going to crowdrise.com/leadnowtour.
Thanks for tuning in. Maybe Russia isn't such a scary place after all. Check back next month for an update from Italy. Until next time, пока, друзья!